Mr. Transformers 96 here. Another video. I'm going to be talking about some newly shown Marvel Legends products, and this time I'm just going to be talking about the whole Infinity Saga line from Hasbro. So as far as I'm aware, today is the last day that they're showing figures from this line. Now they might continue it later on, as this line is basically an evolution of the 10-year anniversary line that they did a year or two ago. But from what I'm aware, because back when they did that, they did an assortment of single figures, some 2-packs and 3-packs, everything like that, and then they stopped it for a long time, and now they brought it back this year, did the same thing, single packs, 2-packs, a bunch of different stuff over a few weeks, and then as far as I'm aware, they're stopping it. So this is kind of the end of the line for right now, and they might pick it up later. But in this video, I definitely wanted to talk about all the figures that were shown in this line, as I'm a huge fan of both Marvel Legends and the MCU. So a couple of these I've actually made a specific video for. I believe the Endgame Thor, and then that IronMonger 2-pack I made specific videos for. However, for the rest of them, since they've been showing these quite quickly, I decided to kind of do a wrap-up video, just going over all of them as a whole. And overall, I'm very happy with the figures that were shown. I'm not getting all of them, but I am getting most of them. And, decent variety here. Some Endgame, Little Infinity War, Original Iron Man, Thor, Avengers 2, all sorts of figures, which is very neat, and mainly heroes, but you do have a couple villains, 2 for the first time, and then 1 is an update, which is nice. So let's talk about them. I'm just going to be kind of general, going over what I think of them specifically, and then also just going into the details of them. A couple of these are exclusive. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think any of them were exclusive last time. That Mandarin / Pepper Potts set, that might have been exclusive to Amazon. I don't remember. But nonetheless, there's more exclusives here than there was last time. So just starting off, top left, we'll deal with the single ones, and then we'll go into the 2-packs. But we've got Thor from Endgame. That is one that I've really wanted for a long time now, so I'm very happy we're getting it. When they, did the Thor from Endgame Build-A-Figure, although that's like a fun design for him, it's certainly not the one that I was hoping for. This, end battle one is the one that I wanted, and it looks great. I'm really happy with the accessories that it comes with too, and the lightning effects. The only thing that I could have wanted with that one is an additional head that had actual painted pupils and not just the head with the lightning eyes. That's a cool head, but I wish that we also got it just a more standard one too. Then we have Iron Man Mark III. There's so many great Iron Man armors, and Marvel Legends only started doing them within the recent years. Really, we only have Iron Man armors, or at least it feels like we only have Marvel Legends Iron Man armors from like Civil War and on. But the original 3 Iron Mans yielded like 42 suits, so we should have a lot more than that. So it's nice that we're getting some new ones with the Mark III here. When they did this line previously, a year or two ago, we got the Mark VII, which was great. So it's nice to get a new Mark, and his classic one is wonderful. It also goes very nicely with another figure in this assortment too, which is good. And then we have our first exclusive. This is the Walmart exclusive, and it's the Captain America from Infinity War. That was a figure that we already have, however, it was in need of an update. This update, I think, is okay, to be honest. I don't think it's great. I think that the original one, what it got right was the coloring of the costume. I thought that looked really good. It was actually a solid figure, except for the face. The head sculpt was awful. And it was annoying that it only came with 1 shield, too. So this new one, 2 shields, which is great. A new head sculpt, which is nice, but the head sculpt I don't think is amazing. The one that's just more kind of stern, I think, is a pretty solid head sculpt. The other head sculpt that's like angry, I'm actually not a fan of. I think that it looks, although I like figures with expression, that head sculpt I just think looks a little odd. And the costume, it looks too bright to me. I think that it should be darker looking. So to be honest, taking the new kind of standard stern head sculpt, putting on the old body would probably be pretty nice. This is one that I think I'm going to get, but I have it on pre-order right now. And I maybe wouldn't wouldn't get it, normally. However, I have the 10-inch Carnage Pop, this Walmart exclusive, on pre-order, and if I pre-order it by itself, I've got to pay an extra $6 of shipping. But if I pre-order it with this Captain America, which I did, I saved the shipping entirely. So it's basically like I get this Captain America for $6 off, because I would be getting the Carnage with the shipping otherwise. So at that point, it's probably worth it, but it's one that I could really be okay without. I don't think that they updated it enough to be worth it. It just in a general sense. Odin, a character that we've never had before, so very happy to get an Odin figure, and I think that the figure himself looks very cool. The face sculpt in this one is what's really bad. The Captain America one's not great, but it's not horrible. The Odin face sculpt, unfortunately, it is rather horrible. It doesn't look a thing like Anthony Hopkins. The one that's unhelmeted is like smiling, and he looks ridiculous. I've seen a lot of posts about that figure looking a lot more like the guy in the meme, like with the coffee, rather than Odin. And it's dead on too if they were going for that other guy. So it's kind of funny. With the helmet though, it hides it enough. But that unhelmeted head sculpt is awful. But the figure overall, I'm excited for because of the character. Then we have Quicksilver. This one I think looks like a really solid figure. I think that overall he looks great. Head sculpt's pretty solid, and I love his accessories. I like that he comes with the damaged, broken pieces of the Ultron Sentries, because, in his scenes, whenever we saw him fighting the Sentries, it would kind of be like the slow motion, him just running so fast that they're all just kind of exploding from the sheer force of his speed, which I think is kind of neat. So it's very cool to have that represented with his accessories. He was the one that I'll say about his release though is he's the one that has not been on Amazon. It never went on pre-order for Amazon, so I don't know why. All the others that aren't exclusive to somewhere else went on pre-order at Amazon, so it's just kind of a strange thing, but it's something I noticed because I would have much preferred to pre-order it from Amazon to save the shipping, but unfortunately Hasbro was the only option, so I still have it on pre-order. I'm going to get them, but I'm paying a shipping price for them. Then we have the last single pack, which is Surtur from Thor Ragnarok. This is very cool, and it's mainly cool because it's such a large figure. This is going to be a 13-inch figure, so although he comes in a single pack, he's huge. The price reflects that, though. He's about double the price of the other single pack characters. But he's very neat to get. A character that, it's probably not needed in your collection, but just a cool one to get. He looks awesome. The sculpt is obviously 100% new. He's so huge. The texture in him looks great. The coloring looks great. That's just going to be a really fun and unique figure. Can't wait for that one. Then moving down to the 2-packs, quite a lot of variety when it comes to the 2-packs. The one on the left here, we have the Endgame 2-pack of Iron Man's final armor as well as Thanos. Basically a final moment 2-pack for the two of them. They're both characters that we've had versions of previously, so this is like an update a pack. You get a lot with it though. It's the most accessory comprised pack of them all, but you get the hologram shield for the armor, as well as that gun, Star-Lord weird gun thing, or knife thing that he uses as a weapon. You get some blast effects, you get multiple sets of hands, you get 2 Tony Stark head sculpts, one damaged, one not, and then an armored, just regular helmet. He comes with a hand that's snapping that has the gems in it, so he can really do his final moment. And then Thanos comes with 4 head sculpts. He comes with a stern unhelmeted head, a smiling unhelmeted head, which we have not gotten in the skin tone, so that's kind of nice to get that one. Then he comes with a helmeted head. It's the same as the last one, but the real head sculpt that I think is exciting is the head that's him disappearing, basically. It's him turning to dust, which I think is awesome. And then he comes with his weapon, which is now accurate. The one previously done was based on concept art that is completely inaccurate, so this one is now accurate. And then he comes with the red gauntlet hand, a snapping hand, and then I think the other one's just a fist. So overall, this is a neat pack. I would have liked to see Thanos come with another portion of him disappearing, so it's not just the head. It would be really cool if maybe his left arm had an interchangeable piece that was starting to disappear his arm. arm. That would be really neat. Also, I'd like maybe an extra arm for his right side that doesn't have the gauntlet, because, you know, you could still represent him as like the final battle Thanos without the gauntlet. Would have been nice, because the other Thanos that we have that's armored has the other gauntlet on his left arm. So if you have both figures, you can take the arms from them both and make one where he doesn't have a gauntlet, but then you're kind of stuck with the double gauntlet Thanos, which is disappointing. Overall, that's a cool 2-pack. It's right on the verge of not being worth it to me, but it comes with just enough stuff that's new that it is worth it. I have pre-ordered it. Had it come with one less cool accessory, I might have not done it, but nonetheless, because I have a million Thanoses and a million Iron Mans, but it is still a cool 2-pack altogether. Then we have what is considered, in my opinion, to be the worst of this assortment, 2-packs or single packs. It's the Iron Man 3 one. It's Happy Hogan, and then it's the Midas armor from Iron Man 3. This is the really cheap set. The Happy Hogan, is a great character, and he's not one that you really need a figure of, but he would be a fun figure to have. Now, this whole series in general, you pay a premium for. These are quite a bit more expensive than your typical Marvel Legends figures, and they also don't come with Build-A-Figure pieces. They're pretty, heavily set on accessories, though. But this is the one pack that doesn't have many accessories either. You have a cell phone for Happy Hogan, and then you have interchangeable hands for Midas and blast effects. So pretty bare when it comes to accessories. But Hogan, from what I can see, I believe that he has a new chest, a new torso to basically make him a little thicker, because their standard, suited body sculpt like Obadiah Stane on the right there is much thinner. My computer just went to sleep because I haven't done anything with it for a while. Not sure if that reflected on your side. If it did, I'm sorry. But nonetheless, at most you have a new body sculpt with him, but I'm not even 100% sure if that's true. The head sculpt is pretty nice. It's a decent sculpt for him. Midas, though, is just a complete repaint of the Mark 7. So this is a cheap set. It's 90% reused, because Iron Man's completely reused, and then Happy Hogan, at bare minimum, reuses arms and legs. And then it's very light on accessories. It's also not an important armor at all. It's one that I can never find Midas in the movie, actually. I know that he's part of the Iron Legion, but I have never, like most of the armors, or at least a lot of them, I can pick out in the movie. I can't pick out Midas, but I'm sure that he's there somewhere. And then Happy Hogan's just not a character that's, like, needed figure-wise. This is a Target exclusive, and it's the only one that doesn't have the additional price to it. All the 2-packs are $50 plus, because they're $50 plus a little extra at minimum, and then the ones that come with bigger characters are even more. But this set, this is just a straight $50, so it's a $25 per figure. Target exclusive, still available, not worth it for me though, in my opinion. Then we have the Avengers Endgame female 2-pack, basically. You've got Rescue and Captain Marvel, both of which we have figures for, but this is an update, another one just like the Guy Endgame 2-pack. So the updates here are really nice though. I like the new Pepper Potts head sculpt. I like the normal, like, kind of human-sized red gauntlet. The backpack pieces for Rescue is awesome, and then the colors for Captain Marvel are much brighter, plus the new head sculpt to match your new hair style in that movie is cool too. It's a set that I like, and I was on the verge of thinking about. I decided not to order it though, because it just isn't new enough for me, and I'm not a huge Captain Marvel fan, so I don't need an update for her. Rescue, I would like an update for, but she doesn't seem like as much of an update to be worth it, because it's really just the unmasked head sculpt and the 2 back pieces that are new. Otherwise, you have the other pieces for Rescue, so it's not enough, in my opinion, to warrant purchasing from me. And then lastly, I made a whole video on this one. It's the Iron Man IronMonger 2-pack. I think that this is a fantastic set. This is something that personally for me is great, because if you were to let me design a wave, an Infinity Saga wave, and pick any character from any of the previous MCU movies, the character I would choose is IronMonger. So to actually get that is fantastic. the figure himself is wonderful. He's huge. He looks awesome. And then to get Obadiah Stane with him is just a bonus. And the accessories that he comes with are very cool. Like, there's really nothing else you could want accessory-wise from this set for either Obadiah or the Monger suit. That it looks like a fantastic set, and I'm stoked for it. So overall, what did I pre-order? What did I not pre-order? The 2-packs that are the... this 2-pack is an Amazon exclusive. So the Amazon exclusive 2-pack with Captain Marvel and Rescue, and the Target exclusive 2-pack of Happy Hogan and Midas. Those 2 sets I did not order. Everything else I have on pre-order. I am considering canceling Captain America, but again, because of the savings with shipping, I'll probably end up keeping him. And then this IronMonger 2-pack, I have 2 copies on pre-order. I do plan to get one to keep in package, even though I don't typically do that. For that set, it's worth it for me. So overall, very excited for all these new figures. They all come out at the same time, September 1st. We're going to have a huge drop. So, prepare your wallets for September, but also prepare your excitement, because it's going to be great to get them all in. And quite a lot of variety here. Some cool 2-packs with build-a-figure size characters, and then one massive, like, 13-inch single figure is just really cool, too. So there you go. That's my thoughts on this new kind of series, Infinity Saga / Avengers, or not Avengers, MCU 10-year anniversary line, where they go back and do some of the old movie figures, or old movie characters into figures. I think that last time that they did this, I made like a wish list video where I talked about, if I could design a wave like this, what would I want? I'm not 100% sure if I filmed it or not. I know I put it together, though, and IronMonger was number 1 on that. But I will be doing it again, because I have some more ideas, some more figures that I would really like, so I am going to be doing another video that'll go into that. But there you go. That's my thoughts on this Infinity Saga Marvel Legends series. Let me know what you guys think of the sets and figures, and thanks so much for watching.